Hello, 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 hello. Y'all,
Woo!
hello. Welcome back to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always go to us first to quench your thirst. And baby, we need our thirst quenched today because it was hot,
Jesus.
hot, hot here in
We need some
Fiji.
Jesus. We need our thirst quenched, all of it.
We need it all, but I am your girl Lana, your resident evil diva. I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea purr. I have my water. I have my cup mug, and I am ready to go, honey. And you can get your cup mug at lanagcreation.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup mug, period. Thanks.
Purr. And hi, I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I have with me some coffee. It's just some regular old coffee. I just drank the rest of my water, so I'm actually gonna have to go refill because I am quite thirsty. After this episode, after these shenanigans, the tomfoolery, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm probably gonna make some of y'all mad today, and I'm okay with
Oh,
that. I have
okay.
thoughts, feelings, opinions, and I am gonna be upset, very upset, at a very specific group of these islanders
Uh-huh.
because some of these
Well,
islanders done pissed me off in this episode.
Well, all right. Well, we'll talk all about it. But before we jump into it, you know what to do. Subscribe to this channel and all of our other channels because we are on a mission here to get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. So if you want to help us out and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe right now. Thank you very much. If you subscribed yesterday because I asked you to, because it was my birthday on certain other podcasts that I did before my birthday, and I asked to subscribe for my birthday, you're a real one. And I see you. Shout you
Happy day after your
out.
birthday, Lana.
Thanks, period.
And if
But
you didn't subscribe for Lana's birthday, you're not a real one. And if you didn't, go subscribe right now for her birthday. Okay, thanks.
and then put in the comments, Lana, I subscribed for your birthday, and I'll shout you out. So subscribe because we are, like I said, we're on a mission to get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. All over of the cup podcasts all over through the Cup Network. So if you're a fan of Drag or Drag Race, at the Cup Pod is the place for you. If you're a fan of Eurovision Song Contest, at the Cup ESC is the place for you. And if you're a fan of WWE Wrestling, at the Cup Ringside is the place for you. All those things will be in the description below. So please, please, please go click on them and subscribe to all of them. Also, if you need to check us out on the go, we have our audio podcast links, which are down in the description below as well. So you can check us out. Click that link. It'll take you there. Follow, do all the things so you'll never miss a podcast when it drops there. Because we have a plenty of coming out, plenty
Oh my
of
God.
podcasts coming out over all four channels. And if you want to know what we do behind the scenes, and we're not talking about reality competitive television or all the other things that we talk about, and we're just having a good time and goofing around, go check out our Patreon. Join the Patreon. There's a lot of fun stuff going on there. We got it ramping up for Pride Month, and so things are happening over there on our Patreon. So join that as well, and hit all of our socials out at the Cut Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, and follow Logan and myself if you want. All that stuff will be screaming across the screen. Now I'm ready to see how mad Logan is going to make y'all today. So let's get into episode 9 or 8.
And
No, 9.
9.
Episode 9. Episode 9.
It says 8 on our end. It says
Yeah.
9 on y'all's end. Sorry, I messed that up real quick.
It's okay.
But also, as a reminder, we are here 5 days a week with Soul Ties Live.
Period.
We will be here tomorrow at 6:10-ish Eastern. Lana won't be because she'll be out celebrating her birthday, but I will be holding down the fort with hopefully somebody.
Hopefully.
Here at 6:10 Eastern, talking all things episode 10 of Love Island USA. And we are also here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 2:10 Eastern-ish, talking all things Love Island USA. And if you missed it earlier today, we did our first edition of No Invite Needed Live, talking all things Love Island UK Series 12. We are doing the double duty. We are
Yeah.
talking both Love Island USA and Love Island UK. So we're only doing Love Island UK twice a week, y'all, because
That's a
it's a
lot.
lot.
It's a
We
lot.
got a lot going on right now, but
It's a
we
lot.
are loving Love Island UK. So Our review of the first 4 episodes of Love Island UK Series 12 is available on the channel right now. So if you want to go check out that video is live on the channel. We will be live Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. BST, and Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. BST, talking all things Love Island UK Series 12. So make sure to tune in for those as well. We'll be doing double duty podcasts on Tuesdays and Fridays live for Love Island as well. I just wanted to throw the schedule in
Absolutely.
this episode. But yeah, this episode was something.
It was something. It was a lot,
This
and
episode happened.
we're gonna jump right in because honestly, these people here,
Yeah.
these people here, we start this episode off where we left off with the conversations between Jeremiah and Huda. It's always started with them. Why do we always have to start with them? I'm sick of
Because
starting with them.
producers seem to think that all we want to talk about and all we want to see is Jeremiah and Huda. Hey, producers, hi.
We don't.
Hi. Hey there. I'm going to talk to y'all as a Love Island fan. Hey, how y'all doing? We don't want to see Jeremiah and Huda anymore. We're sick of them. Stop leaving us on the cliffhanger of fucking Jeremiah and Huda. And guess what? Y'all did it again at the end of this fucking episode. You don't need to do it anymore. We're sick of it.
Thank you.
And that's the first thing I'm angry about in this episode. We're going to keep going. Sorry,
But yeah,
Yes.
you're fine. Jeremiah Huda still going off about what they talked about yesterday. Jeremiah playing childish games, and now he's decided that the boys got into his head, so he's not going to talk to Huda for real. Communication is shut down. He's just been showing signs that he doesn't really want to be with her no more, for real, for real, for real.
Because he's here playing a game and he's not actually here to fall in love with Huda. He's here to win the money.
Right. You know. And so she wants to know why he's not talking to me. Why he's not talking to her? Why are you not talking to me? What is it? Jeremiah, what is it? Why are you not talking to me? And he's like, no, there's none, there's none. And he's like, it's something. It is something. Tell me. We communicate. We have to communicate. And he's just like, I mean, I just was talking to the guys and they, said some things. And she's like, well, what did they say? Did you defend me? So like he told her what he said, and they were like, they don't think you're all the way here for me. And sometimes you're here and sometimes you're not, the things that you say, and this seems a little fraudulent. And she's like, did you defend me? Did you defend us? Well, what did you do? Well, what did you say? And he's like, I mean, yeah, no, Huda, he did not defend you. He did not defend y'all. He just sat there and let them talk and let it get into his head. He did not defend any of it. He didn't.
No. He didn't do
He
anything
didn't.
of the sort.
Nothing of the sort.
Nothing of the sort.
He just let them talk and he was like, oh, y'all think? Wow. Wow. He was letting it sink in, is what he was doing. D- But in typical Jeremiah and Huda fashion, they talked some more and she was like, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I'm defending, I want us, to be together and blah blah blah. And it went from not talking to, and I'll make it worth your while later on tonight. Like what? I don't know if you noticed this,
I
Logan, but
have.
everything Huda does when she has a disagreement with someone or they're not communicating well, she turns it and use sex to get them to go along with what she wants. And because men are that easy, it's just like, oh, I'll give you a little something, something. And then you're like, yeah, girl, yeah, we good, we good. It's, I don't know. I'm over them, honestly. Honestly.
I'm over them. I'm tired of them. I'm disappointed that they are currently the strongest connection in the villa. Therefore, we have to see more of them because no one else has a strong enough connection. Because for what reason? I don't get it. I don't
I mean, I
understand
know
it.
why, because it's just the first week. I don't
Because
expect
it's
strong connections the first week like this. I
because
don't
it's day 9.
It's literally we've been in there for a week, and we acting like, and they acting like they married. So I'm just like, no, we're not married. So pay attention to what is happening here, folks. Pay attention to what is happening here, folks. Pay attention to what is happening here, folks. This is not Rush Island. We don't have to fall in love in the first week.
This is not Fall in Love Island. This is not find your man, fall in love, claim him, defend him, say you're going to give him sexual favors every night Island. Like,
It's
this is
just,
not Concubine Island. I don't get this. Like,
I don't get us not letting relationships grow and mature and nurture. Like, what are
I
we doing
don't.
here? I don't get it. We just find the one person we find, and we latch on to them like a dog, and that's it. We don't let go. And we look at everybody sideways who try to come in between us, but we'll talk about all that. It's wild. It's wild. But I want to move on from them
Please, for
because
the love of God and everything good in the universe, please.
we move on from that, but we don't get any better. We don't get any
No, we
better
don't.
because honestly, oh, I'm very disappointed. I'm disappointed, and I'm disappointed in my girl Shelly right now.
Yeah.
Shelly, you know, I ride with you. I'm down for you. I like you. I just feel like if you go to Ace, just go to Ace and just let it be done with it, so we know that's what you're doing. Like, just do it already because it's obvious that's what you want, and you're
Yep.
playing this back and forth game. And trust and believe. Please hear me when I say this out loud, and I'm gonna say it. I don't care nothing about Austin. I don't
Nope.
care nothing about Austin. I still don't ain't rocking with Austin. I still ain't gonna rock with Austin. I don't care for him at all. He can go at any time too. But I feel like if she is going to pick Ace, just tell Austin so he can leave, so we can be done with this back and forth nonsense. Because when Shelly walks out and she still has the pie and stuff all over her, and
Yep.
she walks out and she goes to the fire pit where everybody is sitting, and God bless him, like, I can't be mad at him, but I can't be. Taylor and Alandria, they just hyping, they hyping Ace up. I mean, they friends, so that's his wing woman, wing man, like that. I get it, I understand it, but like, come on. But
Right in
Ace is
front of
like
his salad.
right in front of his salads. I was like,
Right in
okay.
front of his salad.
Like Taylor's like, oh, at least you still got that cream. You can lick it off her kitty. And he like, and Lynn's like, go ahead, do it, lick it off. And
And I get
and
it.
Ace is like, you want me to lick it off? And Kelly's like, "All right, all right." I'm like, you have the responsibility to say no. Like, out of respect for Austin, because now this is outside the challenge. If this was still in the challenge, sure. But this is now outside the challenge. And you should show a little, like I said, I could care less about Austin and his feelings, but I do care a little bit because it
I
just looked
felt for
rough.
him
I felt for
here.
him in the moment, but I'm like, I don't care nothing about him still because he's still who he is and what he do. But I'm just like, Shelly,
Nobody deserves that treatment.
you had the opportunity to say, nah, that's too much. Not, or she could have been like, Austin, you can lick it off because give him some kind of reassurance.
Or you both
Uh,
can.
or you like, I got two, right? Like I got
I got
icing
two
all over.
titties for a reason.
Like if we go play it, we go play it, we go do it. Like you can have this side, and you can, and then that way you're showing both of them. My options are still open for the two of you. I am still exploring the
Yep.
two of you, and I'm doing it equally. But oh, girl,
No. No. I'm
girl,
sorry. I love my girl Shelly. I do. I ride for my girl Shelly. and I will continue to do so. I celebrate women's rights and I celebrate women's wrongs. And Shelley did not do this right.
No, she
I'm
didn't do it
sorry, girl.
right.
Shelley did not do this right. Shelley did
No,
this wrong.
all the way wrong.
All the way wrong.
It, it just is wrong on so many levels, but I just feel like she's so conflicted in who she wants, what she wants right now. But I think she's leaning more towards Ace. And if that is the case,
Oh,
just
she's
say
not
that.
leaning more towards Ace, honey. She is
She is
leaning all
there.
the way towards Ace. She is on Ace. She wants to ride Ace. She wants to straddle Ace. She wants to do everything to Ace.
I mean, she likes Ace, but she also, I think she really, really
She
likes Ace,
wants
but I
her.
think she
She
likes
wants to have her
Austin
cake
too.
and eat it.
Because men do it all the time. So I get it. I get
And
it. I get it.
I ain't mad at her for wanting her cake and eating it too, but I want her to communicate that to Austin. And
Like
she
I said,
ain't communicating that to Austin.
she's not communicating anything to anybody, honestly. And it's just like,
No.
okay, girl. But I mean, she's doing enough to keep him assured a little bit, but everybody see it. Everybody
She's
see it.
doing Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, she's doing just enough to make him go, but it's still a little bit of hope.
She's communicating enough to both of them individually about themselves and their
Mm-hmm.
individual connections without communicating about the other person to that person,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. But I wish there was some sort of communication to Austin about her connection to Ace and vice versa. I wish there
Man,
was some kind of, because at some point, and I think that some point might be in tonight's episode.
man,
I might be on here talking about it tomorrow.
right.
I fear. I may be on here talking about it tomorrow. I think Austin may be moving on. And I
Uh,
think that's going to be great for Austin.
I think it's
So,
the best thing for him. He needs to because he is like, okay, it is what it is at this point. Charlie is Austin's guy, and Charlie is pulling Austin to the dock. Is like, dude,
yeah.
she's gone. She is fully with Ace, and I don't buy. I'm like, tell him, Charlie, like, you're a good friend. Let him know. Like, don't.
I gotta be honest.
Hmm.
MVP of this episode, Lana,
For you,
Charlie.
you
For
think?
me, was Charlie. This is the first episode that I said, okay, Charlie, putting in some work on several fronts. We'll talk about it. I still don't like him that much, but I said, personality.
Hmm. I have
And I'm
two
going to say
in.
this as well. Couple of the episode are milk toast couple. No,
I don't.
actually, no, that's a lie. No, that's a
I
lie.
was saying
No.
I don't give any. There is no such thing as a couple of the episode for me. There is individuals of this episode, just
Oh,
not a couple.
no, there's a couple of the episode for me because
Okay.
somebody had a breakthrough.
Okay, we'll talk about all that.
We'll talk.
Um, I have different MVPs than you, and I have two of them. My MVPs of this episode, Hannah and Sierra, and we'll talk
Okay,
about it.
I was gonna say Hannah as well.
Yeah, Hannah and
Uh,
Sierra. Well, we'll talk about it.
all right.
Mm,
Yeah,
well,
I would say if I were to name two, I would say Charlie.
and Hannah, you too.
No, not Hannah. I would have said them together. I would say Charlie and Taylor.
Okay. Okay.
Honorable mention to Hannah.
Okay. Okay. Well, so yeah, Charlie is telling Austin like, dude, she's gone. She likes him, and you need to start finding your own connection. You need to find your own way, do your own thing. And I was like, that's a good
Mhm.
friend. And Austin hears him. He's like, I know, I hear you. I still think, I do think Austin likes Shelly, which is really very frustrating because I don't want him to like her for real, but I want him to like her for real. I don't know, but I think he definitely does like her. But whatever. So all of that goes down. Ace decides he's sleeping in soul ties. Who cares? Um, Everybody goes to bed. Next day, Ace tells Nick he wants him to help him do this hibachi breakfast for Shelly. And he needs Taylor to go help. So Taylor goes and tells Shelly that he got a text that Shelly is supposed to go down to meet him for this breakfast, this hibachi breakfast or whatever. Um, Here's where I'm gonna give Austin some more another five. I gave him sevens. I'm gonna give him his fives this time. Austin knows, and he comes downstairs and knows Ace is doing this whole setup and this whole hibachi breakfast for Shelly. And Austin had asked Shelly the night before, "What do you want for breakfast?" And she said, "Eggs and bacon and some coffee." And Austin's like, "Okay, cool." And so he goes downstairs and he makes her some eggs and some bacon and some coffee. And Ace is sitting there looking at him doing it, and Austin ain't saying nothing. He just cooking away. Ace is started his setting up his prep for his breakfast, and so he cooking, and he finished. He walks up, and he's like, "What's that for? That for Shelly?" Austin's like, "Yep," and he keep on walking, and Ace is like, "Oh, okay, well played. I can't be mad because that is his girl and his couple. Can't be mad." But I was like, "Okay, Austin, I see you. I I see I see you." But and Shelly was like, knowing that this breakfast happened, I did like that she did eat Austin's breakfast as well. She was like, "I'm gonna eat some of his breakfast too, and then I'm gonna go downstairs and enjoy my second breakfast that I'm about to have." I I'm straight up. I don't want Austin and Ace. I mean Shelly and Ace together. I don't want them. I don't want it. I don't want it no more. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Here's where I'm at. I at least appreciate. I don't like Ace still. I at least appreciate Ace trying to put in work.
Finally.
Finally. Here's what I have the issue with. Him putting in the work, him wanting to do this hibachi style breakfast, and then saying, "I'm going to need you up early tomorrow to do this, 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 and this. I'm going to need you to do this, this, this." No! Wait, whoa, wait, whoa, wait, whoa, wait, whoa, wait, whoa, wait, whoa, wait, whoa. Red flags as big as the name tattoo on the back of his body. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. No, 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 no. No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
In what universe are you letting a man dictate what the fuck you're doing when you're waking up and who you're gonna be with in the morning in this villa on day 9? Absolutely the fuck not. No, no, no. No, 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 no. And did I mention no? Shelly, run the fuck away. I don't care who you couple up with. It better not be. I don't care who it is. It could be any of those other 7 men. I do not care who it is. If it's Ace, I'm out. I'm out for Shelly. I'm sorry.
It's gotta be
Because I
Ace.
just don't. But I just if it's Ace, then
It's
I'm
gotta
out for
be.
Shelly because I just no. Then I'm done. I
I
no.
mean, but see, here's the thing. I agree with everything you just said. Agree 100% with what you just said. We knew he was a red flag when he went to that conversation with Amaya and was like, "This is how this conversation is gonna go. You're gonna talk, I'm gonna talk, and we're not gonna like." I would, if I was Amaya, I would have walked away right there, be like, until you get some sense of who you're talking to, and you want to talk to me like an adult, then we will. You come back. But she liked that kind of crazy stuff anyway. I think, and here's the thing: after thinking about a lot of stuff, I watched the episodes and thinking about a lot of stuff. Shelly, I like her, but I think she contributed to this behavior and letting it happen, and I think she kind of like it too. Um, because when Amaya came to Shelly and was like, "Hey, he told me all this stuff. He doesn't like physical touch. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like that. He don't want me to say this. I can't do this. I can't do this." And Shelly gave her all this advice about what to do and how she could do it. Blah blah blah. Being her listening ear. And then that same night, when he walked over there to give her a hug, she's like, "Oh, thanks." If I was Shelly, I would see how he's treating the person he's not attracted to or he's with, and like, why is it any different from her from to me? Like, you go treat me that way if you don't get what you want out of a situation. So the way you treat other women reflects on how you treat me. And I think somebody said this, I think yesterday, I was watching TikTok. Somebody's like, I think they said they think Shelly is the type of woman if to say, well, he not doing me that bad. He not treating me bad, so it's okay. He all right. But I have to look at me personally. I look at how a man treats of everybody. If you treat a
Agreed.
woman who you don't, who you're not attracted to, like trash, and you only treating me like this because you like me, what happens when you don't like me anymore? Do I become? Do I get treated like you treated that other person? So
Yes.
no, not yeah.
Yes.
So no, no, we can't do that. And I need Shelly to stand up because when she was making breakfast for Austin that day, and he decided he wanted to set up some yoga date, or no, when he decided he wanted, yeah, to set up the yoga date, and he walked over to her and said, "Go get dressed. I got something planned." And you were in the middle of something. She should have been like, "Oh no, how about this? I'm not gonna do that because I'm planning on something with Austin. So I'm going to finish making breakfast with Austin. Would you like some pancakes? I can make a couple for you too. But I'm gonna
Oh
make
God.
breakfast for Austin. We're gonna have breakfast, and then I can find you later, and we can do this yoga after I have my breakfast. Now I can do
Mhm.
that. She needs to make this man wait and chase behind her
Yep.
because he thinks he's the prize and that she's supposed to chase behind him. So when he talk about some go, you got to be up and ready in the morning, da da da, and she laughing
No.
like, ha, ha, ha. No, it should be, I'll catch you when I catch you, and because baby, you played in my face one too many times. When you picked Amaya over me, when you had the opportunity to pick me, you did not. So now you're waiting for me to have to pick you. Oh, I'm not doing that.
No.
Oh, I'm
Nothing
not
of the
doing
sort.
that. Nothing of the sort. If I'm going to come
Nothing of the
behind you,
sort.
because he waited when he had his opportunity to pick her and choose her, he didn't pick or choose her. He chose someone else.
Exactly.
And then now he wants to pursue her because he knows the next one she is going to choose. And he wants her to choose him. Absolutely not. I'm going to
No.
go to the man who chose me. And I know everybody we not liking Austin. I get it. I don't like him either. But at least he chose her, and he's showing that he wants her. Ace is playing in her face, and then now deciding, oh, now I want you to choose me. Absolutely not. Absolutely
Absolutely
not.
not.
Absolutely not, Ace. I don't know who. I don't know who. I'm with you. Like if Shelly picks Ace, which I think she is probably going to.
She's going to, Lana. She's
I'm
going
going
to. And
to. I'm going to have to just. She's gonna be off my roster for a minute. I'm gonna still support Black women because I always do, but she won't be on my
yep.
roster. She won't be.
Yep.
But in this whole situation, we then see Austin talking to Amaya, which they should have been talking in the first place.
Thank God. They
They
had a
should have
lovely
done.
conversation. And as we said the other day, I think they have a lovely banter. I think they work really well together. I was going to say I think they will end up together at the next recoupling, but
Unless, well,
however, comma,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put a pin in that
Yep.
until honestly, I think actually tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
We'll talk about it a little bit at the end of this episode, but I think after tomorrow, I'll have a little bit of a better idea as to, the full breadth of what all is going to be going on with the Austin and Amaya situation. But what I
Mm-hmm.
will say is I do really like the Austin and Amaya dynamic. And I have to say, I don't like what Austin has done outside of this villa. But what Austin has done in this villa, I do enjoy. I have to be honest with myself now. I don't like what he's done outside of this villa, but the way that he has moved in this villa, I do enjoy. I find him entertaining. I think he has been very respectful to Shelley throughout the entire situation, and he has been very respectful to Amaya now in this situation. I think he's moved with both of them very, very respectfully, and I can't say any negative things about him when it comes to his character on this show. And that's what I'm going to say on Austin on this situation. I agree with you completely when it comes to the things we know about him outside of the villa. But in regards to what we know about him in the villa, I agree with you completely. I don't like the way he's moved outside of the villa, but the way he's moved in the villa, I will respect the way he's moved in the villa. That's where I'm at currently.
Here's the thing. I'm not confused about Austin. Even outside of the villa, I'm confused about this man because he had, yes, the things we saw outside of the villa, things he reposted and things like that. All that stuff pisses me off. But then we've done a deeper dive into the things that he's reposted, and it's all over the place. It's not just strictly the Trumpy stuff that we saw and the
It's
disrespect of Black, but he also has posted Dr. Umar's stuff.
it's so
It's
confusing. Like I really don't
like
get it.
I think this man goes through cycles of things that he just likes what he likes, and I don't think he even thinks about some of the stuff he reposts sometimes. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
think
I make no
I
excuses.
genuinely just think he's a confused child.
And
And he's a
whatever.
confused child from a small town that don't know better. That is what I
Oh, he
genuinely
know.
and
I think he know better, but I also think he's open to learn. He's someone who is open to learn, and
that's
so
what we've said all
I hope,
season so far too. So,
I hope
jury's
if he
still out.
does, jury is definitely like I'm still not rocking with him. Let's be clear. I'm not
I'm not
rocking with
rocking
him.
with I'm not rocking with him either, but I will say the character he's presenting on this show and the edit
Fine.
they've given him so far has been entertaining, and I respect the way that he's moved with both Shelley and Amaya so far in this villa, and I will respect that. So he has treated both of those women with respect, and I do appreciate that at the very least. So
Right. I would say that you're fine, Austin, for now. Um, but and I said before, I think Amaya and Austin they match each other's freak, and so
yeah,
I think they match each other's freak really well. So I'm not mad at that connection. I will see what happens and where it goes. Um, we do see
the Huda Nick
Huda,
conversation, which was
right? That's what I was about to go. Oh, something will come next, but yep, that is it. Huda and Nick have a conversation. Huda promised Jeremiah she's going to tell Nick about the baby situation, all this since their date. She tells him, Jeremiah, Nick is so unserious. This man is so unserious. But he was like, she said, I'm a mom, a mama,
I don't think
mamacita,
he's
a
I don't
mama.
think he's I don't think he's unserious. I just think he's aloof.
No, Nick is unserious. He knew what she was saying. He's so unserious. That's just Nick. He's so, I mean,
I can
and
see
he was
it.
like, a mom to a dog. And she was like, no, to a baby. And
I
she's like,
can't
yeah.
tell.
I think Nick is being very
Well, based
unserious
on
in this
Ian
moment.
Sterling's VO, I can't tell though. That's the thing.
I don't know. I think he's being
Jury's still
just,
out. Point
but
being, though, I love the
he's,
way that Nick replied.
yes. So,
Not this.
not that. Get out of here,
What
bro.
was the cute
Get out of
one?
here.
Hi,
Landria.
Brooke. The
Alandria.
bombshells. Stay tuned for the bombshells. The bombshells are the cute ones.
I mean, Jeremiah is cute. You can't give. You
Yeah,
don't have to
Jeremiah
like
is
him,
the
but
cute one.
Jeremiah's cute. Nick is
Uh, the
cute.
the cute ones currently Nick, Jeremiah. We don't like Jeremiah that much though. Sierra and Alandria.
All
Alandria
the
is
women are the cute ones.
correct.
The women are the cute ones. Let's keep it above.
Yes, ma'am.
But
And the bombshells that
and the
we will talk
bombshell.
about later in this episode. Because who,
But
Jesus, mother of everything good in the universe, Brooke. If you want to do yourself one favor, Love Island USA on Peacock, because I know you have Peacock. Season 7, episode 9, about 40 minutes in. I'm gonna give you a timestamp actually. Um about 45 minutes in. Two big beefy men. You're welcome. Um but
yeah,
yes.
yeah. So she's
Huda Nick.
her and Nick. They talking, and they're like, she telling you the mom, and he was very like funny with it. But then he kind of was like, got very sweet, and he was like, "Wow, you have a daughter," and she was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "That's I'm a little jealous because." I wanted, he said, I always want kids. I've wanted kids for a long time. He said, I can have a kid tomorrow and I would be very happy. And I was like, wow.
Well, but he
He,
also
he's a
shares.
sperm donor. He's a sperm donor. He has kids somewhere out there. He helped a family out. He says he helped a family out, and he became a sperm donor so they can have kids. And I'm like, that was very nice.
I
I
love
th-
that.
I think that's very nice if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
When he brought up how he felt like he doesn't share that with a lot of people because people he don't want people to be freaked out that his kids out there with his
Yeah.
DNA. But I was like, why would that freak people out? I would never understand. I'm like, if you're not responsible for the child, but you just
Right.
donated your sperm to help another family, that wouldn't bother me unless we have kids and then those kids meet each other and then they no.
Right.
Eh,
No, I mean it wouldn't bother me either particularly, but it might bother some people. I don't know.
right. But
No.
so she Huda was very surprised to hear that, but who he said he was gonna be the best uncle ever to Huda's daughter. And I'm like, y'all, it's only 9 days in. You don't even know her. But
Right.
okay. But okay. It's okay. It's okay. He was very responsive to her, telling her that he loved that about it. And they had a good conversation. It was fine. It was
Mhm.
good. It was cool. And they both walked away feeling good about it. And Jeremiah is able to talk to Nick about how he feels about Huda having a daughter. And so let's get to that conversation because
Yes.
I liked how Nick approached this conversation with Jeremiah because he
Yes.
was like, how do you feel about it? Jeremiah's like, I feel fine. I feel like, it's once I get over, no, keep this in mind. He said, once I get over the hump of having to take care of another man's kid, I think it's okay. And I'm like, "Hmm, once you get over, so you're not over it yet."
Hey, it's been 9 days.
Right.
And
But
it's been
once
how many days since he found out that information?
three,
I get it.
I get it. That's for anybody. Anybody
Yep.
who finds out about somebody having a child, you have to get over taking care of
Hmm.
somebody else's child. And I get that. And he's like, but when he said that, once I get over that, I'm like, okay, okay, I see. I have a feeling he ain't never gonna get over that.
No, Lana, because he's here for the game.
He ain't never gonna get over that.
No, of course he's
He
not.
ain't, he's not. But
No, of course he's not. But
and
hey, you know what?
it is what it is. But Nick was like, but he was like, but I'll be good. I think because I like her. We talking about future stuff together. Nick was like, that's great. And I love that for you guys. I hope nothing but the best. But you have to remember, it's a lot of
Yeah,
responsibility. Even if she says she doesn't expect you to be a father role in this child's life, if you're going to be with her and y'all go spend a lot of time together, and potentially maybe move in together at some point, you're going to have to be a father role. It's going to be at three, and it's not just the two of you. And even if she says she doesn't expect that, you have to. And I think that was such a good way to just be like, I'm proud of you. I'm gonna be there.
Mhm.
if this is what you want, I'm gonna support that. And but just know here's the other side
Yeah.
of the coin. And I love that. But I'm also like sitting in there side eye to Nick a little bit too, because I'm like, why do you just lead the charge against her the other day talking about some she fake and she fraudulent? But now you okay, and she's a mom, and it's good. It's like Nick, make up your mind. I'm getting whiplash with you. Make up your mind.
Head turner.
I,
It's the whiplash. It's the whiplash. It's not head turner anymore. It's whiplash. Nick is whiplash. Like,
Nick,
I don't get it. I don't.
he
How
is
old is this baby?
Nick is 22.
Yeah, that's why. Like, he
I
changes
just
his opinion on the drop of a hat because he's a baby. Like,
he wants
you
to
remember
win.
being 22, Lana, and every single thing that anyone told you would change your opinion at the drop of a hat. We've all been there. Like, I get it. I understand it. We saw it at the end of this episode too. That's just how Nick is going to be in this villa with anything, everything, and every opinion that happens with something and someone.
It's so wild. It's
We just got to
so
strap in for a summer of that.
Nick wants to be with the cool kids so bad that he just says whatever
Oh
happens.
yeah, baby.
He wants to be with the
That's
cool
all he
kids.
wants.
He
That's
wants to be
all
with the
he
cool
fucking wants.
kids. And it
Yeah.
is what it is, Nick. I get it. I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. But uh then we see Taylor and Alondra. Taylor talking to Ace. And he's like, well, since Ace did all this for Shelly, I should do something for Alondria. And so I'm gonna do this salsa class, a dance class for Alondria. Ace is gonna lead this dance class for me and Alondria. It's gonna be a salsa class. That's a very cute idea. I was like, oh, that's very cute. Here's my issue with this whole situation. Because this should have been between Alondria, Taylor, and Ace being the instructor.
Not
Why
the
do we have
entire
the entire
villa.
villa? Because now, for me, it looked like this was just a show to put on to say, hey, look at me, I'm doing something for my girl. Not because you really wanted to, because you only did it because Ace did something for Shelly. And so you felt the need to do something for Alendria. And now you go put on a whole show for everybody in the villa to say, hey, look what we doing. And I was like, this isn't genuine at all. And I don't want that for my girl, Alandria, because she deserves so much better than that. Pissed. I am, oh, I'm over this whole situation with Taylor. I hate to say it, but it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go.
Really?
I need
See,
this
and I
couple apart because
okay.
I
And
feel
see,
like he's
okay.
not there for the right reason. He's not doing this for the right reason. He's not doing this.
Oh.
He's not attracted to Alandria. He's not
I don't
attracted to
fucking see
Alandria.
how or why for what
See
reason.
why he wouldn't, but he's not. Well, digging into his Instagram, I see why. But he is not attracted
What's the
to
tea?
this man. Don't hang around us. He don't hang around us. He don't date us. He in
Uh...
Oklahoma, and
Oh, okay.
he,
Well, then, with that knowledge, fuck that man. I guess.
he
Damn.
don't have.
Okay.
I mean, all skin folk ain't skin folk, and that's fine. It's okay. You don't have to. We don't have to be your preference. That's fine. But I just need you to be up and front, and honest, and this whole and the fact that Taylor, if this is the cheapest truth that is that you got somebody right outside the villa waiting on you, and you because it surely does look like you got somebody right outside the villa waiting on you. The way you moving says I'm not here for that. So if the tea is true and you do got somebody outside the villa, I need you to keep it moving and not with Orlandria because she is not the one to be played with, and we will ride for her at dawn. We
Okay.
won't.
Well, well, then you should have told me that earlier when I said he was one of my favorites from this episode, Lana.
That's why I gave you that look like
Okay. Well, then
not
you
me.
should have just said something at that moment, Lana. You know
Not
better
me.
than to let me look like a fool on this Lana, you know better than to make me look like a fool on this podcast.
Baby, I was so mad at him. I was so mad at him. I'm mad at
I'm
him.
mad at you now.
Well, you should be mad, but I ain't want to bust your bubble. You got your own opinions and your
You
own
can
feelings.
bust my bubble all you want when it comes to men like that are not here for the right reasons.
Oof, mad, mad. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay,
But
well then fuck that man. Move on. Love Landry.
I love Alandria. She deserves way better. Way
Yes,
better.
I agree. We'll talk
Uh,
about why later. I'm very
Yes,
excited for things for later.
right.
White milk
But
toast couple.
let's go.
Now I'm angry at him.
They talk. Oh well, they kiss at in the challenge when they do their dance, and everybody's like, "Woo!" And there it is. Lies another problem because when the villain has to cheer you on for kissing somebody, it's because you're not doing it enough, and you're doing it for show. And I don't like that. I don't like you using Alandria as a prop. Mm-mm-mm. I don't like him. But we move to Charlie and Hannah. They talking, and Charlie is very self-aware. He's like, "Listen, I know where we are right now is good, but I also know somebody can come in and turn your head, and I'm just preparing myself for anything that happens. But I still like what we got." And she's like, "Well, I think you're fine. I think we're good right now. I don't think you have anything to worry about, and we're good. We're good. I didn't think I was going to come in and put all my focus on one person, but." Then here you are, and I'm like, "Oh, I like that." I'm like, "Okay, all right. This is what we usually get from them." But Charlie is like, "I know other people are going to come in. Therefore, I don't know. Therefore, I'm just preparing." And he's right to do that. He's
Yep.
right to do that. He should do that. Everybody should do that. But
Yep.
anything else happen before we go to the night?
Not really, no. The big thing was, we finally fucking got a Charlie and Hannah segment. I was like, oh, good. Thanks
That's what
for
I was
showing
just.
them.
That's what I
I
was just
know, I
talking about.
know, I know, and
Oh,
I was commenting on that because I
uh,
hadn't. So that was all because I hadn't had a chance to comment on that. But yeah, no, nothing else happens before we go to the night segment.
mhm. Oh, nothing happened. So we do. We're gonna get Sierra gets a text. Sierra gets a text. She got a text saying that they're having a leather and lace party.
Great, love
Great
it.
on them. Leather and lace party. Everybody's like, "All right, we're gonna get naughty tonight." We see the guys stuffing their pants in their leather because why wouldn't you?
Poor Hannah.
Because poor whoever ends up with Austin, Mister. I'm gonna put it in two.
Something tells me, and this is just an assumption. Something tells me Austin has nothing to actually worry about.
Yeah,
Skinny
but
white boy.
yeah, tells me he's all right, but he just don't.
Skinny white boy.
But also, Ace was behind him. So I was like, "I ain't stuffing nothing because I'm good." I was like, "Oh, gee,
Yeah, I'm not
got you,
surprised. Yeah, we
got
all
you,
know why
Ace."
Ace has a big fucking ego.
Little feet. Anyway, I'm not convinced that he has it, but that's just me. Then
It
Jeremiah
could
talks about some.
it could go one of two ways.
It's fine. Then Jeremiah's like, "I'm putting on two pair of shorts." It's like y'all are the commentary
See?
from the boys had me dying.
I gotta say. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause for just a second. I'm gonna put a pin in that for a second. Because I'm gonna
Uh-uh.
say the boys are slowly becoming more entertaining to me.
Mhm.
The girls.
Mhm. 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 Yeah, I hate to say it. I hate to say it.
The boys are out serving.
A little bit. They're more
And
entertaining.
by the boys, I'm not gonna lie, I more so mean Charlie, Nick, and Austin.
Mm,
and Jeremiah.
mm, okay. 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 I think that, I mean, yeah, some of us are a bit
Like
more, some,
entertainment value wise, like I
we,
love the girls. Love
hmm
the girls. But in the last couple episodes, like the one-liners from the boys
hmm
and like the sheer entertainment value the boys have been giving.
yeah, I might not like Ace for what he's doing, but he's funny. He's funny.
Ace is funny.
He's
Ace's
funny.
entertainment value has been
And
good.
Austin has been funny. In this episode, Austin
Austin
was
has been
funny.
funny. Yeah.
Taylor was funny in this episode.
Yep.
I might not
He sure
like him,
was. Yep.
but he was funny. And I was like,
He
the
sure
boys are
was.
just giving a little bit more than but
The girls are giving the good Love Island tea.
hmm
The boys
hmm
are giving the good entertainment that I like to see in the funny.
right.
That the boys are giving the good funny, and that's what I like. So
Absolutely. So we see them they getting ready. The girls, chef's kiss, hot all the way around. All of them look so good in their outfits, the leather and lace outfits. All of them look so good. The guys look fine. But you know who looked the best in their
Ariana,
leather?
bitch.
Aromatics. Aromatics. The star that you are, Ariana Madix. Because for number one, let me say kudos to you, Peacock and editors, for gagging and fooling us all. Because we 100% thought by that preview that y'all showed that it was about to be another woman bombshell coming in right away. And we were like, are you freak? Do y'all hate us or something? Why are we letting these men get so comfortable and the girls always have to squirm? Why are we doing this? Come to find out that the beautiful silhouette that we saw was not of another bombshell, but of the Ariana Madix. Hello,
Hello?
Ari as a brunette.
I need.
Love, love.
I can't tell if it's a wig or if she's
It's,
actually I'm
it's a
pretty
wig.
sure it's a wig.
It's a wig.
Baby.
It's a
I
good one.
maybe need Ariana to go brunette,
I would.
actually. For real, for real.
Oh, she looks dazzling in this, like stunning, hot, sexy,
Sickening.
sickening, sexy, gorgeous stuff.
Ariana
Every
Madix, congratulations. You are the winner of this week's Maxi Challenge.
period, period. Like she ate this look
You
up.
have won 2 MVQ points. You are now lip syncing for your life to S&M by Rihanna.
And then you
Congratulations.
just want and you want to lip sync. So
Absolutely.
Shantae, you stay.
She's lip syncing against Maya Jama, and no shade to Maya Jama,
Shantae,
but
she stay in this look.
she is beating Maya Jama in the lip sync. Absolutely. 100%.
Shantae, you stay, girl,
Yes, ma'am.
because ooh, this is so good. I was very happy to see this. It was so good. And when that train behind that jacket, that the train,
Ma'am.
baby, she ate. She ate. But she comes in and she's like, it's time to play some games. And baby, this game.
No,
I,
she is not losing she is not losing S&M by Rihanna to Ginger Minj. I'm sorry. No, that ain't happening. Anyway.
but she comes in and she starts this game and she says the boys have been bad. And so it's time for the girls to show them who's boss because who runs the world? Girls,
Girls.
for sure. And so each girl gets to handcuff their man to these X crosses or these X's, not X crosses, but anyway, X's, and they have them, and then they can pull out the toy of their choice to tell the boys how bad they are. So Charlie and Hannah goes first, and Hannah told this man to open his mouth, and she spit in it. And I said, "Ugh."
So remember my previous statement where I said that one man that I'm no longer acknowledging because of statements you told me about and made me look like a fool on this podcast, Lana. I retract those previous statements. My MVP of the week is Miss Hannah. For this moment alone, Miss Hannah, you were sickening in this performance tonight. You get my tens, girl. This is the first moment in this entire season that Miss Hannah impressed me. Job well done, my dear. Job well done, my dear. Loved it. Loved it.
Anybody spit in my mouth, I'm kicking them in the balls. I'm sorry.
Okay, but
Don't
you
do
all need to recognize, Lana, this is closer to my realm of the universe
it.
than most other episodes of Love Island. So, like, I understand that this is not in your realm of the universe, and I respect you for that. This is not your kink or fetish, and I respect you for that.
Yeah, not no. But
I
all the other stuff, I'm
sickening
here
for Miss
for.
Hannah.
I was here for, but you're not spitting in my mouth like that. That's not happening. But if that's what you into, good. Charlie didn't
Hey,
seem to mind, so good on you.
Mr. Submissive Charlie was
Yeah, so he was
into
fine.
it. Baby, when Charlie said,
Don't
"Oh,
mind being
I am
submissive in bed.
submissive," and Ariana said, "Crawl like a dog," and
He was like,
he said,
he was the one.
I
He
said,
liked that.
Charlie has a motherfucking personality, and
Oh,
it's submissive bitch.
yep. He
And
wanted
I
that.
lived,
He was ready.
baby.
He was. This game showed us a lot about some of these islanders because we see how what a freak Austin really truly is.
Oh, yeah.
We saw how submissive Charlie was, and we see how dominant Sierra is,
Yeah.
and well, how versed Sierra is
Yep.
because she likes it both ways, and we could
Uh-huh.
tell. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
okay, y'all showing.
I'm not all that surprised by Charlie or Austin because the conservative men do tend to be a little bit more submissive, so that
Oh yeah,
tracks.
that works. That
Mhm.
works. But yeah, it's yeah. Thank you, Brooke. Brooke is with me on this. I'm not. We're not doing that. We're not doing
I ain't
that.
talking
That's
too
fine.
much of my business on this podcast. Point
Please
being,
don't. That's fine. But
nope, I
yeah.
don't need to.
So we see Hannah do her thing. She ate up. Good on her. Who was next? Was it Austin and Shelley? I think it was Austin and Shelley.
I mean, everybody goes through their thing. I don't know if we need to run through all the things, but they do their things. The
They do
things were
their
cute.
thing. The things were cute. Everybody get to do it.
Everybody doing their things.
Oh,
Standouts to me included, but not were not limited to Miss Alandria doing her thing.
yeah, she ate. She ate.
Shelly doing her thing. Austin worked it out for a white boy. He worked it out. He clearly knows what he's doing.
I mean, he was tied up, and Shelly knew his thing was just to stand there and let Shelly do her thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes. I don't like her that much, and I've made that very clear. Miss Hutta
Hutter.
turned it the fuck out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did. She did. She
Damn,
did.
she did the damn thing for her man.
Yeah, Sierra too. I will say
Oh,
I thought
Sierra
Sierra
mama.
a mom. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Everybody did all right. I hate. I can't stand Ace, but he didn't
Ace
even
did the damn
try.
thing.
Whatever. Ace didn't even try. Amaya was trying her best, and he was giving nothing. So it was like whatever. But then, as all the boys are handcuffed to these exes, baby, Miss Ariana
Mm,
Maddox says, "I like giving gifts. Gift giving is something I just love to do. So I'm going to give you all a gift." Well, first you want to give the ladies a gift, and
yes.
then she eventually gave the men a gift later. But the three, count them, three new
Three.
bombshells has entered the villa.
Hey, Love
Uh,
Island UK, this is how you do bombshells. You bring 3 of them in at once across both genders.
but also, UK, thank you for bringing in the right bombshells because your bombshells was bombshelling because they look.
I'm so sorry. These 3 bombshells were bombshelling more than those bombshells were bombshelling.
Oh
I'm sorry.
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. These bombshells here was fine. They were fine. They were not as hot
Do
as the
we
UK
not?
bombshells.
Oh, I disagree wholeheartedly.
Oh, we just gonna disagree.
Lana, did we
We'll
watch
agree.
the same
We
episode?
sure did. We sure did. They
No.
were good. I'm talking about looks. The bombshells
Did
over
we
there
watch the
were
same
fine, fine,
episode?
fine, 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 fine.
You ain't you.
U.S. bombshells. These are they cute, but they ain't as fine.
You gonna look? You gonna look at this man right here, Pepe?
Yes, yes.
No.
You gonna compare Pepe to Shy and Jalen? Oh, I
Yes.
mean, not Rick Jalen. That's this dude. Uh, what's the other guy? Rummy, whatever his name is over there.
The
The
oh
two who just came in over there. Yeah, no. He
yes,
cute.
I am.
Shay and that other dude, much finer, much finer, much finer.
I was gonna
Like
say
I said,
we have the slides still available. I'm gonna pull it up in the background so I can see who the fuck it is because I need to know his name real quick because it's gonna bother me. Hold. I can't even fucking see it.
look, pull it up.
Ramel, Jesus Christ.
That's
Ramel. It's
Ramel.
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 Yes, I'm gonna say I am
Nah.
absolutely gonna say that these two are hotter, 100% without a shadow of a fucking doubt.
You are in the minority.
Absolutely not.
Online, you are in the minority.
Okay,
That's all
I'm
I'm
gonna put
saying.
it to a poll. Okay, here we go.
These are the two
Ramel and
bombshells.
Shay. Okay, here we go, Love Island. Here we go, Love Island fans. Clock in. Let us know. Ramel and Shay, who are very attractive men. I am not saying these men are unattractive. Ramel and Shay here, representing the UK. These are the UK bombshells that we just got on Love Island UK. Versus Pepe and Jalen that we just got on Love Island US, who walked in full leather.
They had on chaps and some shorts. Okay. Yes. Yes. Fine.
Baby.
That their outfit does not make them
No.
finer than the other dudes.
Oh, baby, these two. No, these
They
two.
are cute. They did not make me guess.
Eiffel Tower.
They did not make me guess.
Tower.
They were fine.
Y'all let us know. I would like to know.
I mean, we're gonna have to agree to disagree because I don't think they were that fine. They cute, but the UK boys was better. For
Y'all
me.
let us know.
Y'all
Let's
let us
ask
know.
the audience.
Ask the audience. Go ahead, y'all. Let us know. Anyway, but yeah, Pepe and Jalen come in. They look good. They're fine. But we also know that Pepe said he is here for Sierra and Hannah, and Jalen says he is here for Orlandria. Period. And I said, whoops.
Knowing what I know now, because
Yes.
again, Lana made me look like a fool earlier on this podcast, but
Ain't
knowing what
my
I know
fault you are
now,
a casual. It's not my fault you're a casual.
Lana, I don't
can't
have time to be keeping up
You
with
think
the
I
Love
got
Island.
time? You think I have time?
Thank you, Brooke. I rest my case. Thank you, Brooke.
Don't care about Brooke.
Okay, Brooke is the audience.
You and Brooke are like
The
twins.
audience.
You and Brooke got the same
The
taste. Okay.
audience, and the audience said Jalen. So guess what, Lana?
I'm still right because I'm a woman and these are my guys. These are for me. They're for me. They not for you in those streets. They for me in my streets. I'm a
During Pride Month?
I sure will. And did. And will. They for
It ain't
my
your birthday
streets.
today, Lana. It's still
They for
Pride
my
Month right now.
streets.
It is not.
My birthday weekend. It's my birthday
birth-
weekend.
No,
It's my
no, no,
birthday
no, no. It is
weekend.
not your
It's my birthday
birthday, and it
weekend.
ain't Juneteenth. Those are the
It's-
days.
It's my birthday weekend. It's my birthday weekend. I don't care what you say. You say these boys are cute. I will not
Okay, well,
kick
we
any of
asked
them
the
out of my
audience,
bed.
and the audience said Jalen. I
He
rest
said,
my
"Oh,
case.
Jalen is the winner for you, not both of them better than the other
Okay,
boys."
therefore the answer was USA. Therefore, I am correct. Therefore, I win. Thank you, Brooke.
Then Iris comes in, and
Love
she's
Iris.
She's fine. She's
This is
good.
all in jest. I love Lana. I love
We're
fighting with
kidding.
Lana because it doesn't happen very often, but I love fighting with Lana.
It's fine. It's whatever. But and Brooke, you disappoint me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Brooke, I love you. Brooke, you're
Jalen
my
is yeah.
favorite.
But yeah, Iris also comes in. But let's talk
Gorgeous.
about Iris coming in. Because first of all, the bombshells get to come in, and the boys get to go kiss all the girls. They turn all the boys around, and the girls are now on the X's. They are
Yep,
all tied on the X's,
they
and they
sure are.
all get to kiss. Both boys get to kiss all the girls,
Yep,
and they wanted
both.
both
Keyword
boys,
both boys because
both
there are two
boys.
of them.
They get to kiss all the girls, all of them. Remember that,
Yep,
all the girls,
two of them. Two
two of them,
rounds.
2 rounds.
Pepe goes
Pepe,
around all 6 women. Yep, and then Jalen
Jalen,
goes
all
around
6 women.
all of the women. Yeah,
Got that?
yeah.
Y'all got that right? Keep that in mind.
Yes,
So then Iris, just one of Iris, just one
there's
Iris,
only one Iris,
just one Iris.
looking stunning.
She looks great. She looks great. They did her dirty. This is not the best picture for her because her picture's
No,
not.
because she
She
looks
looks so much
gorge.
better.
Oh, that black ensemble. This is not her
Yeah,
color.
this is not it.
This
It
yellow
drowns her
washes
out.
her out, unfortunately. But that black lace ensemble, she looks
She looks
sickening
great.
in that black lace
Stunning.
ensemble. Love her.
She's a beautiful girl. This picture just does not do her justice.
Stunosha. Love her.
But
Yeah.
she comes in, and so now it's her turn to kiss all the guys. And here is where these girls, some of these girls, some of them, not all, some of these girls piss me off
Oh
because
no.
I'm like, y'all did not just see that y'all just got kissed by two of the girl, two guys. Everybody got kissed, and some of these girls like, don't you do it. That's one in particular. One in particular. Because when I tell y'all, could have done that, broke her back to what? Bend all the way over to back bend just to go in this girl's face and say, and I quote, and please, y'all know I don't say it all, but I'm quoting, bitch, you better back the fuck up. Still, you know what Iris did? She backed up. It's like, girl, I wanted you to be the baddie. I wanted you to be the girl to be like, excuse me? And I would have kissed him for 3 more minutes just because you told me not to. But that's just me. Please go, Logan, and have your moment.
Thank you so much. I wanted you to have your moment before I lay into these women because I am going to make it very clear once again. I support women's rights. I love women. I support women. Every single one of these women piss me the fuck off. I am not letting any of these women off the hook. Every single one of these women did wrong in this episode. Every single one of them. Because what the fuck do you mean that each one of you women had 2 fucking turns around this? And now the moment that each one of your men, whether they're your man or not, each one of them gets 1 turnaround with a new bombshell, y'all are going to play in each one of those men's face and go, well, how dare you this? Well, how dare you that? Bitch, you better not be. Ma'am to each one of you. Ma'am to each one of you. The disrespect, the absolute gall of each one of these women. The nerve, the cheek, the gall, the audacity, and the gumption of each one of these women was out of motherfucking hand.
It was out of pocket. They were out of pocket.
Shelly, Huda, Alandria, who the fuck am I forgetting?
You know why? Because Amaya didn't have nothing to do with it. She could say whatever she wants.
Amaya did the same fucking thing, though. I'm not
She didn't say nothing about A. She said, take him. Amaya said, take him.
Okay, I will exclude Amaya from it. Who am I forgetting?
That's it. You said everybody.
There's a sixth woman.
Olandria,
No, I said Elandria. Regardless,
Sierra,
every
Huda.
Sierra, that is who I'm forgetting. Every single one of these women and the treatment that they had of these men was downright disrespectful. I
Well,
cannot. I cannot. The
I'm
way
not.
they treated these men, except for Maya. I'm going to say except for Maya, because you're right.
Hmm.
And I'm
Hmm.
watching it back right now on my other computer. Every single one of these women, except for Amaya, should be ashamed of themselves. And I know for a damn fact I am about to come back on this internet, on Beyonce's internet tomorrow at 6:10 p.m. Eastern-ish, to come back and watch tonight's episode and come back here tomorrow and talk about that damn episode. And every single one of these women that's coupled up with a real actual couple with someone is going to go in, probably talk shit about their man to their man's face. And I'm going to come back on here and I'm going to go, you know what? No, you had no motherfucking right to talk to your man like that, because each one of you had 2 fucking rounds with a bombshell. There is no goddamn reason for that. The hypocrisy of these women?
It's wild. It's
Out
it's
of hand.
because baby,
No.
it's okay when they do it, but it's a problem when I
It's
do
okay
it.
when the women do it, but when the
But
men
it's a
do it?
problem when I do
No.
it. Yeah, no, I don't like
I
that
am
either.
so
I want to
glad.
hope. I want to hope. I want to hope. I want to hope that people will be like, okay, it was a challenge, it was a game, and they won't go in on
They're
these men
not.
like that. I don't know. It's just dumb if they
Hannah's
do.
going to, Sierra's going to, Huda's going
Oh,
to,
we
and
know
I'm
Hood is
so
going to.
happy. I'm so happy Jeremiah fucking called it out. I am so happy Jeremiah called it out. Because what the fuck do you mean? The double standard of the women was crazy. He said it in his confessional.
Yep.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
The
Because
double
it is.
standard is wild. I
It's
don't get it.
wild, and I think they need to be called out. If they do go in, they need to be called out on it. And I
And I hope they do.
100%, I hope they do get called out because honestly, what you mad for? You mad that we get to kiss one round when you just got 2 men's tongues down your throat and y'all was up there that, So
And all of the women were like, oh my God, I'm so horny. For what? Like, no, I'm sorry.
I'm
I love
hoping.
women. I support women, but that was bullshit.
I'm hoping that it's not going to be that. I'm hoping that it's not that. I'm hoping that we don't get that. But
I'm
that's
probably
what
going to
we
send you a long voice note tonight, Lana, and I'm going to be mad about it when I watch the episode.
well, when I get back and watch it, I'm going to say my piece. But that's all, y'all. I hate to rush it, but I gotta go because I got things to do. Uh,
Yep.
I'm already late for something, but it's okay. We gotta get out of here. We appreciate you watching because that's where they left you out. I mean, yes, he can get it. We know, Brooke. I get it. I do agree with you. I just think the other ones are better. Um, but we're going to be back tomorrow. I won't, but Logan will be back tomorrow to talk more Love Island, the next episode, and we will be back on our schedule of uh shoot, hit the wrong thing.
Oh, sorry.
There
I
it is.
got
Here
it.
it is. I got you. I
There it
got you. Soul
is.
Ties Live, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 2:10 p.m. Eastern ish. Friday and Saturday at 6:10 p.m. Eastern ish. So you can come join us all those days live for the Soul Ties Live. And then if you are interested in the UK, join us at No Invite Needed Live on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking a lot of Love Island this summer, and we appreciate you joining us for the ride. Please follow all of our
Subscribe if you want to see me get more mad increasingly as the season goes on. You want to see a queer man get more upset at straight
straight
people.
people.
Subscribe down below.
Literally, that's what's happening right now. Follow us subscribe to this channel and all of our channels, our audio podcast links, our Patreon, our socials at the Cup Pod, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. You can follow Logan and myself, and where you can get your merch at LanaG'sCreations.etsy.com. We are going to get out of here. We will see
Do
you
do
all
do do
back.
do 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 do.
Cheers.
Cheers. See you tomorrow.
Bye.